What's up, BDS crew? So, second job of my day, and this one is a big one. So, it's not that it's a ton of square feet. I think with the stairway, it's probably 1,000. It's the size of the home. And I am doing some pet treatment in this room here. And then there's a loft upstairs that I'm also doing some pet treatment in. And the loft upstairs is about, well, the loft itself is probably 550 square feet, but I'm just doing the main carpet because there's area rugs in some spots, and I checked them and the dog hadn't peed on any of those. It was just this carpet, which one of them being a wool rug, that's kind of a good thing, you know, she doesn't have to worry about her wool rug. And then there's a synthetic one up there too, and same thing, didn't pee on that, just the outer perimeter on the carpet that looks like this. So I gotta treat that up there, treat this one down here, and do my thing, mechanically agitate it, rinse and extract, and that whole good stuff. It's all small little dog spots, not like excessive amounts, it's kind of scattered. So doing a topical pet treatment, letting it dwell for 20 so minutes or more, and then getting it pulled out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat the room next to the one I'm in, and then work on this room. And I'll give that room probably a good 30 minutes of dwell time from starting the pre-spray to starting the cleaning. So that should do the trick for that room. And it's a guest room, so that's kind of convenient that it won't be used, and it's the one that needs the extra attention, so we'll take care of that. This is a brand new client, found me on Facebook through my Facebook ads that are being ran right now, and it's a good job. This is an area I haven't been in yet, in Tracy, California. This subdivision has a lot of larger homes. So it's been a while since I've been in this section. Where I used to work, I've been in here 3 or 4 times. So it's nice to be back and earn somebody's business in here. And I hope to grab the attention of others around here. Or that she mentions my name to some of her neighbors or people she may know that lives in or around this area. So for the most part, I'm doing the traffic areas. There's a chair upstairs I gotta move because there's a stain under it that I'm gonna try and get out. But other than that, I gotta move these drapes and move them up a little bit because they're tied off, so I can extend them up a ½ foot or so. That way they're not touching the carpet while I'm working on it and while it dries. All right. Today is definitely going to be a long day. I believe it's a little bit past 2 o'clock, probably 2:10 right now. And obviously I'm just getting started on this one. So if you're watching this, you're definitely going to be seeing my first stop as the previous vlog. And in that vlog is a few sections of just straight cleaning, no talking. It's, I believe, towards the end of it, so if you're wanting to see that, make sure you go back and check out the previous vlog. I'm definitely separating these for a reason. This one's a big job. The last one was a medium-ish size job. If they were keeping the carpet longer than a year, I would have been Scotch guarding and raking that one, but I did not advise them to do it just because they're pulling it out in a year or less. So there's kind of no point in trying to upsell Scotch guard and the need for it when they're pulling the carpet out in a year or under. Just my personal opinion. If they want it, I'm more than happy to apply it, but I gotta be honest and just give them my opinion. So we got a pinkish stain right there in the middle. Now that the carpet fibers are a little fluffed up, I can see it more. That rug back a little bit so we can get this front edge here. And remove this little step stool here shortly. So we can get the front area where the shoes are at. Lime green discoloration down there in front of that. Surprisingly, she did say the dog liked to hide in here, but there wasn't any, well, there was only one pet stain in here, which was surprising because the rest of the house had them. Oh, and this is the first professional cleaning in, if I heard her right, 10 years, she said. So the pet stain was right here in this section. Very small, nothing really big. Alright, I'm back in these two other bedrooms here, and then start on the master. Do this one like I was saying. Alright, now that I got my moving blanket here, I can set my pre-spray down. So this one's got some loose carpet. You can kind of see it right there, how it looks a little wavy. That may become more apparent after I've cleaned it. Loose carpet has a tendency to show a little bit more when it's damp. and it goes back down to where it was. Of course, the way to get rid of that is to stretch the carpet. It's not currently a service that I offer. I've been on jobs where it's been done here and there. Might dive into it later on when I have more of a crew, and I could teach somebody else to do how to do it as well. So here's this area is where the dog really got it. You can kind of see it right there, behind the door and around it, and then to the right of me a little bit, but not so much over here or this way. That I'm doing. So all this is on one side of the house. Then once I'm done, I'll be moving over to the other side of the house and going up the stairs to the loft. So that's part of the reason why this job is going to take a little bit longer. I got two separate sides of the home to work on. Very thankful for my new clients today. Both seem like very nice people. I appreciate them giving me the opportunity to clean for them. I don't believe I said that in the previous video for my first job today, but just wanted to make sure I said that. And then also, since it's been about a week and a half since I last asked, but how are you guys doing? Is everybody good out there? Hope nobody's been affected by the virus. Hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to check in with you guys. Let me know down in the comments. Hoping we're out of all this here soon. The president here in the States was hoping to open everything at May 1st or shortly around there, if I remember that date right. I sure hope so, that it's going to work that way, because, I mean, we've been taking a hit. I know it looks like I'm pretty busy and all, but there's still room for me to be doing more. My goal was to hire my friend this month, and it was supposed to happen right about now, and I feel like if this hadn't happened, I would probably have hit that goal, just because I'm still moderately busy, but not busy enough to justify hiring him, and feeling confident that I'll have enough work to keep him busy, to get him making more money than he currently is making where he's at. I know I've talked about this in the past, and that's my goal. I want to help my friend out, longtime friend, amazing worker, super hard worker. Fast learner. I'm super ready to hire him, but I gotta be smart about it. Just kind of doubling up on this section a little bit. So hopefully things change so I can do that. And, you know, hopefully start making his life better as well financially. It is a goal of mine. I want to be able to pay a good wage and for his hard work, and I got incentives that I'm going to be giving for additional work that he's gained, you know, through sales and whatnot. And so I want to do the right thing for everybody that works for me, house cleaning or in my department. I'm trying to do incentives and everything to make it all worth it for everybody. But all right, guys. Next up. There's what we got from these 3 rooms. Alright, BDS crew. I am CRBing kind of backwards compared to how I started with the pre-spray. And the reason for that is I wanted a little bit more dwell time on the room next to me. That was affected the most before I get to it. So I'm doing technically the first bedroom. And I always number them 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2 master bedroom in the order that I walk up to them, coming through a hallway. I try and always do that, so that way if there's anything I need to explain to a client, I can be like, okay, it's the first bedroom, and usually it's pretty much exactly how they would look at it too. And so I'm doing technically the first bedroom, then I'm going to do the master with the CRB, and then I'm going to come to the second bedroom, or the middle room that was hit the most with the pet urine. Just give it a little more dwell time, just because I have plenty of time to do so, and because I treated it nice and well. I just wanted the product to do what it's meant to do. So probably give it 25, 28 minutes by the time I get to it. As far as, well, I should say 20 minutes by the time I get to it for CRB, and probably about 45 minutes by the time I get to it for rinsing. Somewhere around there. Master bedroom's kind of a good size, so it might get a little more attention or time than that. And then I'll double check it to make sure it didn't dry out. I'm not turning fans on. If there is any in the rooms, I didn't really look. There isn't one in this one. Just to be sure that it doesn't dry out. So, but if it does, then I just retreat it a little bit. And that'll get me back in order. Yeah, there was a pet spot right in this area. 1 or 2 little ones. Nothing too major though. So that's why I treated it last. I just want to wipe the feet well. So now this is the master bedroom. And then I'll come back to this one where it was hit probably a good 8 or 9 times by the small dog. And it looks like majority of it's in the same area when I ran the black light under it, or over it. The rest of the carpet is just general soil for use. That loft area upstairs doesn't get used hardly, so that's part of the reason why I'm doing it last. And the normal reason is because it's the closest room to the door that I'm entering through to clean. But, they got to use these rooms later tonight, so I want to be sure that I have them done first and drying before they need to use them. Doesn't seem to be in too bad a shape as far as the regular cleaning part of the carpet. So this should look pretty nice afterwards. And it's definitely not as dirty as the last one that left for the new owners. But I'm glad it shaped up so well. So make sure you watch the previous vlog to catch that one. I gotta change the area for the power cord here. Fit my limit. Alright. I don't recall if I mentioned it earlier, but I am going to be Scotch guarding and raking this one. She opted for it. So I will try and get a little footage of that, the raking. So I won't film myself doing all the rinsing of all of this, just because the amount of carpet there is and time will put me at my max that I'm gonna do for this vlog of, probably over an hour and a half. So I will be cutting it. I'll probably show you guys a little bit of the loft, and then, bits and pieces of this side, so you guys can enjoy and see the cleaning of the whole thing here. You know, at least a little bit in each room, or each side of the house, I should say. So I am going to cut it at this point. Just got this little linen hall section leading into the closet. And then be going back over to agitate that other room where the pet urine is hit the most. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video so far. Leave me a comment down below. Hit that like button if you are watching because this was recommended to you and you liked it. Please hit the subscribe and the bell notifications for all so you don't miss another video. You guys are helping me a great deal. We're about to break 500. Last I checked, it was like 494 or something like that when I looked this morning. So we may have already broken it. If so, thank you guys so much for getting me halfway to 1,000. Let's get up to that 1,000 subs. We're doing so well. I appreciate you guys. I see the new subscribers coming in here and there. It doesn't show me them all, but it shows me, you know, probably about 2 or 3 out of 8 of them. So, thank you guys. Alright, here's the pet urine room that needed to be treated. Definitely had ample dwell time prior to scrubbing. All CRB'd and ready for rinsing. Here guys, I'm in the portion of the master bath, as you can see here, and got the hall area here and that back portion done. And there's some lighting in here that throws off some shadows, like the edge of this here. And then there was one by that area rug on the left hand side over here. Before I moved the area rug back a little bit, it was like an orange stain and it looked like a pet had peed on it, but it's actually just the reflection of the handle on the side of that little stool, I'm just going to call it, reflecting down, and the way the light was hitting it plus the color of this carpet made it look orangish. So I thought it was a stain, and I moved it. I picked it up a little bit just to see, because it wasn't budging, and lo and behold, it's just the shadow, and it just was casting a different color than just, you know, dark like in front of my wand here. So you'd be surprised. Some things look like stains, And it's actually just the way the lighting is in the house, whether it's the outside light coming in or if they have canned lights like this house does. A lot of times the way the canned lights reflect down, it's not, you know, even amount of light across the entire room, so you get shadowing on the different furniture and whatnot, and it makes it look like there's something there, and it's truthfully just a shadow casting down, such as this corner right here and that part of a triangle line going across this room too. So don't let that throw you off. 9 times out of 10, it seems to be just the shadow casting. It's just a smidge loose in here, right up against this portion of the wall. It's buckled. And then the room that has the cat urine in it, of course, is buckled as well. I bet you guys saw that earlier. Don't want to invade their privacy of their home here, but their backyard is beautiful. They have a pool and a little hot tub configuration set up. It's, I want to overstep and show that here, but it's gorgeous. This is a beautiful home. Very thankful that they decided to use me for their carpet cleaning service. I hope to come back one day, in a year or two, depending on how much traffic they get, at least for these bedrooms. They said they don't use the loft that much, it just never gets a whole lot of use. But yeah, since the bedrooms get the most use, hopefully they'll have me back in about a year so we can maintain this carpet and keep it up as long as possible. But yeah, it's a gorgeous home. hair tie. Alright guys, I'm going to finish up this room, this section here, left side of the bed, and move on to the next one, try and hopefully show you guys a little bit of each. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Thank you guys for watching. Alright guys, I'm in the room that had the pet urine. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of this one. I'm starting with behind the door because this is around and behind the door is where most of it was, and where I first pre-treated these stains. So I wanted to give these a good rinse. So remember, opt for a topical treatment of the pet urine. So that's why I wanted to let it dry a little longer while I worked elsewhere. Another nice thing about today, other than doing two really good jobs, I did an estimate yesterday, and he called and scheduled it, and I was competing with one other company from what he said, and decided to go with me. Said I seemed more thorough, even though my price was a little higher. So I want to thank him for giving me an opportunity to run his business. It was my last stop yesterday that I went out and did the bid for in Oakdale, our hometown. It was actually, the company that priced it out was actually the manager of the company. I won't say what name, but me knowing that information should give you an idea of how I know. But I am thankful. That's why I spend the time, go over everything, explain what to expect from me, what I'm going to be doing. I feel ultimately in the long run, when you do that, you're more likely to land a job because you're showing professionalism, care, the desire to earn their business, and also you're showing them, or at least verbally telling them exactly what you're going to be doing to clean their carpets and why. I find that is, majority of the time, I should say at least 75% of the time, going to win you the clients. The other 25% is where price is more important than quality. So that's what I have found over the years. People that want quality will be willing to pay for it, and those that just need a quick job to get it taken care of, they're selling the house or renting it out, whatever it may be, or they were the tenant. So that would be the reason why to go, cheaper, and I can understand that. But yeah, so I got a little spot to work out right there. I'm going to use my carpet shark to break that up. It's hardened into the carpet. So just wanted to show you guys that little area over there mostly. You can see it's made a difference in appearance. So I'm going to keep this going. Alright guys, last bedroom. So I head over to the loft and stairs. So far everything's been cleaning up nicely. Haven't had any issues with anything that I knew was going to come out. So I'm running longer lengths of hose than normal. I talked about this in a previous video. So I actually have my machine up on high to make up for the extra length that I'm using. This way my vacuum suction lift and all is at normal for the extra length of hose, vacuum hose that I'm using to get over to this side of the house. Didn't matter if I parked in front of the house or in the driveway. Either area is basically the same amount of length. Parking in the front probably would have been worse because there's quite a walk-up path to the front door. So it probably would have been about the same, if not maybe longer. And I would have barely made it with 150 feet. I'd have had to break out an extra 50-foot length of each to do it that way. So considering the loft and the stairs are right by where I entered, that's why I opted for that side. Some of this hose out here. And I'm almost done with this side of the home. What we got behind the door and around the corner here to my left. I did some of the corners first. Alright guys, all done with this side except for Scotch guarding and raking. You know what time it is. Master bedroom's been Scotch guarded. Now it's time to rake out my footprints and kind of help massage to the Scotch guard into the carpet a bit. So here's that shadow I was talking about. See, it's that bar right there reflecting down. See, check this out. See? It's kind of an orangish color. So it threw me off at first. I was like, how did that happen? Trying to kill the lights as I make my way out, so that way they don't have, well, for this house, it feels like 10 lights left on. Only the cleaning part went as fast as the raking part did. Alright guys, this is the first room. I already raked to the one that had the pet urine in it. guys, this side of the house is officially done. Alright guys, I'm finishing up here. Apologize, I didn't really show anything here besides the raking. Something stopped working, and I was trying to figure out what it was the whole time I was cleaning so I can get it fixed when I was done. Thankfully, it's nothing that kept me from doing my job, but it was annoying me, so I was trying to think about it. And then I realized I hadn't filmed anything up here in this loft area, so at least give you guys the raking after the Scotch Guard. I apologize for that. Did clean up nicely. There was a lot of pet urine spots up here. Ample dwell time of Unchained usually does the trick. Carpet is loose up here, unfortunately. So those are things you look out for before you do the job. Notice an area where the carpet looks a little loose. Always let the client know that when you clean it, there's a chance that it'll show a little bit more until it dries. You can see I moved that chair. There's some blocks under it. This is the only thing that she wanted me to move. Everything else is just scattered areas around all the furniture and around the area rugs. Surprisingly, there was no pet urine on the area rugs under the black light. They didn't look like they're really soiled or anything like that, so she just wanted me to roll them back a little bit and then clean around. But like, see right here, it's a loose section, and then it goes over here a little bit too. This is the first time since they've been here in 10 years that they've had it professionally cleaned. So carpet's probably been loose for quite a while, because nobody else obviously has been here to say something to kind of bring it to their attention. But all the pet spots were right in this area leading up into the front of this little keyboard, and they were all visible without the black light. So this makes me happy when they completely go away. Turn lights off. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna finish these stairs and I'll be all done.